everyone. Have you ever wondered why there is an accounting concept in the current time? We feel the same, but perceive all of your confusion and curiosity because today I am going to discuss the nature and evolution or history of accounting. The history of accounting is like a history of human civilization. So we can say that accounting has been originated from the beginning of human civilization. Based on the data received from the history of evolution and the features of gradual development, history of accounting can chronologically be classified into 4 stages. First, the emergent stage, primitive age to 1494 AD. This stage covers the period from the beginning of human civilization to 1494. Any reliable source regarding the exact starting of accounting practice is yet to be ascertained. But it can roughly be said that accounting practice started when the exchange of goods or services was felt necessary. But the accounting system of that time was not at all developed and disciplined as of today. The emergent stage of accounting emerged keeping pace with the following chronological stages of history of human civilization. Number 1. Stone Age. When people didn't know how to build a house, they used to live in caves, mountains, and jungles and earn their livelihood by collecting fruits and hunting animals. They kept accounts of their collected fruits, hunted animals, and lent goods to others by marking ticks on the trees, on the walls of the caves of mountains and stones, or making holes or symbols as per their need. In this way, the accounting concept emerged. The second one is the primitive stage. This stage started just with the beginning of the social life of human beings. People of this stage kept their accounting marking ticks on the walls and making rope knots. Third one is barter stage. With the introduction of the barter system to meet the necessity of human beings, the system of accounting also developed. According to Professor Littleton, from the feeling of the necessity of keeping systematic records in terms of money, of personal, increased properties arising out of agriculture, the accounting system emerged. Number 4. Currency stage. Through the evolutionary process at one stage, the use of money started. At this age, agriculture, industry, and trade and commerce flourished. The second stage is pre-analytical periods 1994 to 1800s. During this period, trade and commerce expanded rapidly. In this age, the Italian mathematician Luca Pacioli, who known as the father of accounting and bookkeeping, discovered the basis of accounting, debit and credit of accounts. Yes, you heard me right. The Italian mathematician Luca Pacioli is known as the father of accounting and bookkeeping. He wrote Summa de Arithmetica, or the collected knowledge of arithmetic, geometria proportionate, or the geometry proportion, and proportionality, which is the portionality, back in 1494, which included a 27-page essay on bookkeeping. He explained the basic principles of bookkeeping through the double entry system in it. The third stage is the analytical period, from 1800s to 1950. Basically, the propagation of modern accounting began in this era. In this age, accounting research started and new theories were invented. The last stage is the modern period. The period of the gradual development of the accounting system after 1950 to date has been termed as a modern period. After the Second World War, production system changed to a great extent due to the remarkable advancement of science and technology. Immense advancement was made in industry and commerce, and this influenced the economic and social life tremendously. That is the history or evolution of accounting. I am pretty sure that your confusions and curiosities has been perceived. So now, let's let's proceed to the nature of accounting. Let me discuss to you the nature of accounting. Let's start with the definition of accounting. What is accounting? Accounting is an art of recording, classifying, summarizing in a significant manner and in terms of money, transactions, and events which are in part at least of financial character and interpreting the results thereof. The nature of accounting can be defined in two ways: qualitative attributes of accounting and quantitative attributes of accounting. Qualitative attributes of accounting simplifies and expands on the financial figures to ensure easy understanding and comparability of results. The qualitative attributes that describe the nature of accounting are as follows. Reliability. Reliability implies that the information must be factual and verifiable. Relevance. Accounting information depicted by financial statements must be relevant to the objectives of the enterprise. Unnecessary and irrelevant information should not be included in financial statements. Understandability. Accounting information should be presented in such a simple and logical manner that they are understood easily by their users such as investors, lenders, employees, and etc. Comparability. Comparison reveals the strong and weak points of the business entity. Faithful representation. Accounting aims at preparing those financial statements that depict the true and fair view of profitability, liquidity, and solvency position of an enterprise. Those were the qualitative attributes that describe the nature of accounting. So now, let's proceed to the quantitative attributes of accounting. The quantitative attributes of accounting means make ready financial statement in measurable condition and assigned to related users. Accounting is an art. Accounting is an art of recording, classifying, summarizing, analyzing, and interpreting the accounting records with a view to ascertaining the net profit or loss and financial position of the business. Recording of financial transactions only. Accounting records only those transactions and events that are expressed in monetary terms or in quantitative form. Recording in terms of money. The accounting records only those transactions which can be expressed in terms of money only. Classifying the transactions. One of the features of accounting is that it classifies all the transactions recorded in the book of the journal. Summarizing the transactions. Summarizing is the art of presenting the classified data in a manner which is understandable and useful to management and other users of such data. Analyzing. Purpose of analysis is to identify the financial strengths and weaknesses of the enterprise. Interpretation of results. Another feature of accounting is interpretation of results. Interpretation of results is concerned with explaining the meaning and significance of the relationship established by the analysis. Communicating the results. Accounting is a feature that it will provide the analyzed and interpreted result to its users. Those were the quantitative attributes that describe the nature of accounting. So that's all. Thank you and God bless.